Hey, Ezra here with you for the one-stop shop product Partay number 2. And we're adding products to our store, or at least starting the process of adding products to our store. So let's head on into the back end and get the party started. All right, so I'm in the back end of my store and I want to scroll down to the products section. And then I want to click the Add a Product button to add my first product. I want to put a title for my product. Now, the thing to remember about your product titles is that they do not have to be super long like Amazon. We're not trying to SEO and rank on Amazon. And the longer your product title is, the more it is for someone to read. So you definitely don't want those multi-hundred character product titles. You just want the name of your product, something short, simple, and sweet. Then in the description box, we want to paste in our product description, which, as we discussed in a previous video, should be long and detailed. And this is going to be in a tabbed product box, so we can also add images in here if we want. We can make it long form content with left-right design. We can kind of design this product description however we want. We want to make sure at the very least that we've got some subheadlines, some bullet points, some bolding, things like that. But feel free to guss it up as much as you want and make that product description look good. Now, moving over to the right side of our screen, we have our visibility. So if you uncheck this option, this product will not show on your store. So if you have a product that goes out of stock, or if you have something like that, if you want to get rid of a product, you can just uncheck it without actually deleting the product. For now, we'll keep that checked to keep it visible in our online store. Now, organization. This is one of the ways that you can organize your products outside of product collections, which we'll get to in just a minute. So you can put a product type. So for example, this is a cream. And one of the beautiful things about product types, you just put that in there and you press enter and it's going to add that type there. One of the beautiful things about product types is it's a way that we can organize our products on category pages, or collection pages, which we'll get to later. So you want to make sure that you set a product type and a vendor. Now, if you are the vendor, if the vendor is just one brand, you still want to put it in there, but we'll set it to not display if every single product is from the same vendor. So in this case, it's true. Every product is done by us. So I'm just going to click the little plus button to add that in there. Collections, we are going to skip for now because we're not going to really worry about our collections. We're going to add collections later. Now, product tags, these are fun. This is a way that you can categorize your products, and we will be using these later when we want to set up our collection page to do things like sorting products by price and sorting products by color and things like that. So product tags are one of the ways that you can use to sort through your products on a collection page if you have a lot of products, and we'll get to that in a later video. So for now, you can leave that blank. Under product templates, you are not going to use product.video. That's an additional product template that we'll get to later in this course. Now, what's interesting here is these two product templates actually convert almost identically. Half the time this product template will win, the other half the time the other product template will win. We will get to that other product template later in the course, so for now, please just use product template number 1, which is product. Product template number 2 is product.video, but we're not worrying about that now. Even with this template, we're going to be able to add videos, which we'll get to shortly, and we can actually add more videos with this template. So this is the good template to use for now, and you may want to use the other template for other products. The beautiful thing about the way that I've designed this proven profitable theme is that you can have one product using one product template and another product using another product template. So keep with me now, and if you do want to use a different template later in the course, you'll have that option. So the template we're using is product. Now, the images section, what you do is you just drag all your images right over here, and Shopify automatically uploads them for you. And you get the option of rearranging and saying, I want this to be my main image, or I want this to be my main image, I want this to be my second image. You have the option of arranging the images within this section. Next, we have our pricing. So you want to put the price of your product. Let's say it's $65, and you definitely want a compare at price. This helps your conversion rate on your product detail page. So make sure that you compare at a higher price, your retail price and your sale price. You definitely want to charge taxes on the product if it's a physical product. Under inventory, you're going to put in your SKU number and your barcode if you have those, which I imagine you probably do. If you don't, you can leave those off, but I recommend at least having a SKU number because that way you know what to ship when your order comes in. Now, under track inventory, if you are using Amazon for fulfillment, what you want to do is set this to have Amazon track inventory for you. Now, this store is a test store here, so it's not set up with Amazon, so I'll take you into one that is. So if you have Amazon connected, FBA connected to your Shopify store, under inventory, you will have the option of Amazon Marketplace Web tracks this product's inventory, or this variant's inventory. If you add variants, which we'll get to in a later video, each individual variant needs to be set this way, and I'll show you how to do that. But make sure that under this section here, inventory policy, that you set Amazon Marketplace to track your inventory, or Amazon will not pull these products that get sold out of your inventory, and you'll be confused about how much products you have. So you have to set that. Now the shipping weight, that's irrelevant if you're doing flat rate shipping, which I know a lot of us are. But if you're not doing flat rate shipping, then you kind of want to set a shipping weight for your product, 1 pound, 2 pounds, whatever it is. And you definitely want to say this product requires shipping, because you want to have people have to pay for shipping for your product. Now we have the variants section, which we'll come back to in the next video, but under that we have the search engine listing preview. And if we click edit website SEO, this is where we get to modify the title of our web page, of our product detail page, and the meta description of our product detail page as well. And we can modify the actual URL extension that this product lives at. So it's going to be ourstore.shopify.com or ourstore.com once we set our domain settings, which we'll do, /products and then / the name. Later in this module, we will get into specifically how to write winning page titles and how to write winning meta descriptions, but I did just quickly want to show you that section so that you knew it was there, and you can hang tight, because in a later video we'll come back and talk about how to write these things properly. So the last thing that we want to do is save our product. So we'll click save, and we're of course going to come back and talk about variants and things like that. But let's just take a look at what it looks like right now. So this is our product on our store. We've got our nice big image carousel here. We've got our carousel down the bottom that we can sort through as well. We've got our sale price, our product title, the amount of products to order, our add to cart button, and our image. I'll show you how to edit this stuff later. And we've got our tabbed product boxes, which we'll edit as well. So this is a nice looking product detail page here, ready to start selling. Now, if you go to docs.shopify.com and you click on Go to the Shopify Manual, or even just select the product tag here, but we'll go to the Shopify Manual, and then from this menu here, we'll click on Products, and that will take us into the actual manual. There's a section here on the left called Products, and there's a section called Add a Product that goes over in detail everything that I just went over for you. So you can go through this little thing as well to get more details on how to add your product, because Shopify actually has very, very good, very, very good education on how to use their system. So I recommend using that in addition to this training. So this has been Ezra Firestone for One Stop Shop Product Partay Part 2, Adding Products, and meet me in the next video where we will discuss the variants of our product.